Well.
Hey toy fans, how you doing? Aaron here, and today we're going to check out the Jabba's Throne. This is the 3 3/4 inch scale and was a Walmart exclusive, I think around 2010. So let's check it out. So first up, a quick look at this packaging. This is from the 2010 The Shadows of the Dark Side line. And you only had 2 variations within that line. Variations might be the wrong word, but at the time the Clone Wars cartoon was on the air, so you had Clone Wars right underneath the Star Wars logo here. Everything else came in just the plain Star Wars branded box. But otherwise it was this blue look with a clone trooper here at the top corner. On the sides of the box it has this same artwork here of Jabba with his throne. And on the back side, a breakdown of what you received in the packaging, which is, of course, the throne, Jabba the Hutt, Salacious Crumb, you have Oola. And now we're going to take a look at the item itself. Now, when this was released in 2010, this thing retailed around $35 to $40. And for what you got, that was a fantastic price. First up, you got these 9 pillows here, each one sculpted differently, painted a different color. You got a Salacious Crumb here, and this one is a repaint of what came with C-3PO in the 30th anniversary line, I believe. We do get an all-new sculpt of Oola here. She's got lots more articulation than what we received on the first figure. We also got a brand new sculpt of Jabba the Hutt here. We'll get into more details about him. We'll get this off of there for now. You got his railing here with his little pipe and snack jar thing. And then, of course, the throne itself. And that's really what you are after on this set. And this was the first update to the throne that we received since the vintage release in 1983. And one of the features on this throne is that the wheels do move back and forth. And here's a little closer look at the bottom of that throne. As you see, you got 4 wheels there. They do move very nicely. Great paint detailing on this. Very nice dirt wash on it. And on each side here, you've got a single hook for his mini slaves attached to, I suppose. Detailing even continues to the back side, so, you know, fantastic detailing all around. You can display this thing and not have a bad angle. Now, as I mentioned, you do get 9 pillows of various shapes and sizes, each one sculpted and painted differently. On the final one here, it's actually more of a blanket. It's meant to be an edge piece that just sits nice on the corner here. Also separately, you have the railing piece for his throne with his little pipe here. A rather flexible tubing through here. One thing that is different from the vintage release is that this bowl was molded into the railing here and you took the top off. But on here it's just all one piece that sits in. No big deal. And that railing you can rest nicely anywhere you want. Just place it like so. And these pillows you can choose to arrange however you like. There's no wrong place for them. Looking at Jabba the Hutt, his main body here is latex, nice and soft. And what that allows is now you've got some bending in the tail that can be done. I don't know what they're using for the articulation in here. I don't really feel any joints. You know, you get a little bit of shape in there that you can do. As for the head area, you can turn them around. Get them like so. At the arms here, good rotation around. You get a little bit of movement side to side at the shoulder. And then at the elbow here, does bend in. And you also have some swiveling done at that elbow area as well. Of course, at the wrist, you got his little tattoo on his right arm. And no other wrist movement, though. Hands don't move, no swiveling there. That's the same for both hands. Bottom's nice and flat, so no problem resting on anything. And he does, on the tail, he does have a scar molded in there, and then with a little red paint through there. And a little look at the backside. Looking at Salacious Crumb here, you do get some head movement side to side and a little up and down. The arms go up and down, and that's all you're getting on there. There's no arm, I mean, it's a small figure. There's no elbow articulation, no wrist articulation. At the legs, you do get some swiveling there at the hip, and then also some kind of, well, I'd say side to side or up and down, depending how you want to put it, but he's on a little, he does have a little joint there. You know, generally you're probably going to place him so that he's sitting down, so he's more sculpted to be sitting in that way. Otherwise, it's a great paint job on him. Little fur around the shoulder here. Fingertips, toe tips are painted in nicely. Got those nice yellow eyes in there. As far as Doula goes, like I said, this is a new release with lots more articulation to her. This is a great paint job on the head and the face area here. Of course, she does have the slave collar around her neck with a very lengthy rope on it. And then for her lace outfit, she does have this soft goods that's not molded into the body or anything. On top of the feet, you got her shoes painted in on there. As for articulation, that head turns side to side. Just a tiny amount of movement up and down. Her tails really hinder that movement for looking up, but good side to side. At the shoulders, fantastic up and down, swiveling around. At the elbows, no problems with bending there. And of course they swivel, and even the hand swivels at the wrist here. At the waist area, the body does have some movement side to side, and the legs back and forth. You don't have any articulation coming outward. At the knee area, of course, it bends, and each leg swivels around. And then at the foot area, good ankle movement back to back, swivels around at the top of the foot there. So fantastic figure there. And there it is. This is how it looks when you add all of these elements together. What you have is just a fantastic looking playset with lots of playability to it. Little hooks in front. Like I said, the base rolls around so that, you know, you can mimic that movement in Return of the Jedi when he looks over at Luke as he went down to the Rancor pit. You've got 3 great figures with this, lots of little accessories on it. And to me, this was just a fantastic value at $35 when it came out. Now, what you would pay for it today on eBay, I don't know, but I'm sure it would be well more than $35. Now, if you're new to Star Wars collecting and you want to look back and wonder what you should go back and get, I would highly recommend adding this to your collection if you don't have it already. So what are your thoughts on this playset? Is it something you're able to add to your collection? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.